Hey, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We actually have some good news today.
We have legit, like, breaking good news.
Breaking good news. I love this. You know, it started when one of our producers came back and asked, when was the last time that we weren't on a weather alert? And we've been alerting so long, I almost forgot. When was the last time, Terry?
Well, the last time was January 26th.
That's amazing.
So we have been alerting you about some kind of weather, wind, cold, snow, ice.
It's been everything.
For 26 days.
Wow.
Straight. That's kind of insane. Anyways, meteorologist Eliasen with Alyssa Andrews. Reminder, if you're watching us on YouTube, to like and subscribe, hit the button. But let's get right into, so again, you're probably tuning this on and being like, wait a minute, why am I going to watch this if there's no storm to talk about? But like, maybe the next like 10 or 15 minutes will just like brighten your day a little bit.
Yeah, you know, tis the season now that we're kind of getting ready, thinking spring forward, thinking spring-like stuff, and now that we're starting to warm up, it's about time. We've earned this little break.
Yeah, so let's just stick with us, and we're going to give you reasons to be happy. Well, maybe some reasons, stuff you can share with friends this weekend.
I mean, because gosh, it has been 26 days when we got to say, all clear, we are in the green.
So we've got some melting coming. We've got some temperatures getting back to normal, how dare we say, maybe even a little more. And there are no storms, currently big storms, that we are tracking. A few little things maybe next week, but we kind of are hitting a little bit of a pause button. But first, like, let's just kind of, to quickly recap. February, I mean, I don't think we have to tell you, it's been pretty darn cold. Right now, average per day is a little over 3 degrees below per day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we don't have a lot of months anymore that are that much below average.
Right,
so.
And with February being such a short month, I mean, any kind of progress we make next week probably isn't going to do much to make a dent.
Exactly, right. So yes, February has been cold. The entire winter basically has been persistently cold. This is by far, for me, the most persistent cold I've can remember, and in fact, it's going to be the first time we had 3 below more normal months in winter since 2013, 2014.
I mean, it's been so cold, like you saying, since you can remember. It's so cold that for me, it's been conversation starters. Everywhere I go, people are like, it's so cold. When is it going to warm up? When is it going to warm up?
Yeah, this is like an old-fashioned New England winter. Like, I mean, it's weird to say that, but we've had just so many mild winters recently, snowless winters. We're kind of getting back to our roots here.
Here we go. And with snow to boot, I mean, we're not that far below normal, which I know we'll talk about here, but so that we've had some snow and precipitation to go along with it.
So if you take meteorological winter, so meteorological winter is December, January, February. If you take that basically to date, or up through yesterday, the average temperature for the last essentially 3 months is 31 degrees in Boston.
Oh, gosh.
That is the coldest. It actually ties 2017-18 for the coldest. You can see last year we were more than 5 degrees warmer than that. So anyways, just more ways to say it's been cold for a consistent amount of time.
Consistently below freezing.
Yes. And now we start with the good news. We'll start simple with tomorrow.
Okay.
We kind of inch our way up.
Here's what jumps out to me, Terry.
Yes.
We go above freezing. A little round of applause to get us up above freezing, you know, because it's just been this deep freeze. So when we do get those active winter storms, we haven't been able to clear anything out really nicely. Or if you didn't get around to it in time, you were busy, you had things to do, or you just didn't want to go outside, it was so cold, everything just froze over and stayed that way. So now we go above freezing. We add in the sunshine. It helps us out.
I can't wait. Yes, I feel like I've been writing weather alert blogs for a solid month straight. My driveway is a sheet of ice, and I can't wait to just get out there tomorrow. And you know, with the sunshine, like you said, even again, this is not a hugely warm day. In fact, it's a below average day.
Right.
Our average highs for tomorrow are 40.
Yeah,
so
we should be in the low 40s.
It's still a below average day tomorrow, but it's gonna feel like 35 degrees, 37 degrees with sunshine.
The sunshine.
It's gonna feel so good tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
So
even just getting a little sun now, I'm already seeing some of those icicles starting to melt off my porch.
Yes.
You know, the sun's gonna help us out here.
And look at this, Sunday, 41 degrees. Again, so Sunday is going to be kind of like an average day, an average late February day, but we just haven't had any.
Yeah, at this point, I'll take it. I'll take whatever.
Exactly.
I'm willing to just concede to above freezing temperatures now.
Yes.
So this is great news.
So you combine Saturday and Sunday, and I bet there's going to be a lot of sidewalks, walkways, porches, driveways that are going to be getting cleared out. So that's excellent news as far as I'm concerned. And here's another thing about this weekend. So every weekend this month, every day that a weekend day has had some snow.
No.
So we have not had a weekend day in the month of February that has not snowed in Boston. And never mind, like last weekend, you might have think, well, did it snow in Boston last Sunday? It did after midnight, and then it turned to a ton of ice and rain. So this will be the first weekend this month where we don't have snow.
Well, I especially love this because I remember when you and Eric put out a forecast for February, looking ahead, you know, this is coming off of a couple of back-to-back very cold months for us, and you predicted an active February, and look at this, every single weekend day we recorded snow, and now it's below average temperatures.
Yeah, the thing about, so that prediction, the active February was good. That was a good prediction. The mixy storms was a good prediction. We didn't think it was going to stay as cold as it was. We thought it would be a little more up and down, but I mean, you know, still a pretty good February forecast.
Yeah, I guess we had our ups and downs just at a colder baseline.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, we still got there.
Thank you. Yes, your still forecast was good. Yes.
Verified beautifully.
So then there you go. So there's the summary for the weekend. I mean, probably a few more clouds around on Sunday, but who cares? It's 41 degrees. It's not snowing, and there's no real wind.
What are a few clouds whenever we got temperatures in the 40s, right?
Exactly. So and again, no big wind either to be concerned about. Now looking ahead to next week. We don't have a lot going on early in the week, so a couple of little minor systems, maybe a rain or snow shower like late Monday, and then I guess the next sort of thing to watch would be later Tuesday into Wednesday. Some of the models have like some kind of storm developing offshore. Might it get a little closer? Perhaps. So I guess Wednesday would be the next sort of
something to watch.
Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
As this model doesn't look like much. It'd be some rain showers. So at this point, we're not overly concerned about it, but again, let's not focus on the next potential storm at this point. We've got several days of melting and sort of good times coming here.
The thawing and the sunshine will be tremendous.
So what stands out to you on this graphic?
That beautiful 50 right in the middle.
There it is. So your forecast from this morning, and I totally agree with you. I think we got a good shot at reaching 50 next Tuesday. And I mean, again, this normally wouldn't be like breaking news in February.
Right.
Like we do tend to hit 50 degrees in February.
Exactly.
But this year, we have not hit 50 degrees yet this year. This year.
That's insane. It's crazy. That's exactly. I talked a lot about that this morning, where it's like, okay, 50, like you said, 50 degrees is not breaking news. We should have some outliers that go about 10 degrees above normal. We've certainly had days that have gone 10 degrees below normal, so that shouldn't be as unusual. But now, 52 days and counting.
So yeah, that's every day in the year 2025. We have not hit 50 degrees yet this year. And it's 52 days is the longest stretch of below 50 days since 2004. So it's 21 years since we had this long a stretch without hitting 50.
Wow, that's
I mean,
sad.
It's kind of crazy, yeah. So we have a decent shot next Tuesday. If we don't get it next Tuesday, we probably will keep going for a while.
Yeah, we'll be on that bubble right there. It'll be the haves and the have-nots with the 40s and 50s.
So let's continue the good ship lollipop, the fun news. Sun angle is rising every day.
Love to hear that.
So right now, the angle of the sun is equal to like a mid-October day. So that's pretty good. And every day we get higher and higher. Every day the days get longer. As you get into March, I don't know about you, but obviously you haven't lived in New England for a long time, but like to me, March is like the classic kind of gotcha month. It's like, okay, finally, like spring is here, and then it just doesn't usually turn out that way.
I think for me, just having limited experience living here, it's been kind of the cloud cover and making it feel like, you're getting excited for the temperatures warming up, and then when you don't always get that, it's not as exciting. But even looking at June and just thinking back to the summer solstice, like every time we hit that, and I know, okay, it's the warmest, it's the highest sun angle, but there's still some little like thing in the back of my mind that's like, now we just go down every day from here, the days get shorter. So now we're on the positive side of this, where the days are getting longer, the sun angle's getting higher.
Yes, I just I don't want to be a Debbie Downer because we're trying to be positive and fun, but looking forward to getting out of February. But as anyone knows that's lived in New England very long, March can be, and it does look a little chilly, at least for the first part of March. So let's not get into that. Let's celebrate the next bunch of days. And again, as we said before, the days are getting longer.
It's already spring forward coming up. What?
Right.
Just a little over 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from Sunday, I think. The sunset will be 6:44. So
that'll be nice.
2 weeks and a couple days. We are so close.
It's tough. I mean, you know how it feels like getting off work and it's like, it's already dark outside now.
Yes.
So it'll be nice to have that a little extra hour.
To me, that day is like the first time where I really feel like spring is coming. The spring forward day, and that's 18 days away.
No, I try to push it to meteorological spring right when we start into
Yeah.
March, but it doesn't, to be fair to your point, it never really does feel like it quite.
Usually not, yeah. But 42 days, they're going to be playing baseball at Fenway.
That's wild.
It doesn't, and if any of you have been at a Fenway baseball game in April, or even sometimes early May, you know that it can be miserable sitting in the stands there when it's cloudy and drizzly and 40 degrees.
Ugh.
Again, I keep being pessimistic.
No,
We're trying to be optimistic.
No, I like it. You're painting the picture because it makes me appreciate where we're at even more so right now.
Okay,
We're thawing out, Terry. This is your blog that you put out today on this. Finally, after you said 26 straight days of weather alerts, and today we get a blog from Terry that is good news.
I'm trying to put out like happy vibes
I love
today.
that.
That blog will be coming out shortly.
This is putting a pep in my step as we head into the weekend.
Okay. Well, there you go. So as you can see, temperatures literally go up every day between today and say next Tuesday or Wednesday when we have it shot at 50. The next chance of any significant like precipitation or storminess would be middle of next week, but at this point doesn't look like anything too concerning. We'll obviously keep you up to date on that. You'll be in the next 2 mornings, so if anything changes, you'll let everybody know.
And I'm trying to hang on to that 50 as long as possible.
Yeah, keep that. Listen, keep that just for hope. Keep hope alive for 50 degrees.
That's what we're doing on this Friday, keeping hope alive.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the weekend, I guess. Yeah,
enjoy.
Clear off
Dry
the
and sunny.
sidewalk and the driveway, and get out there and enjoy it.